What's up, everybody? Finally back with a board game. And this one is in a series of board games that we're going to be unboxing, looking at what's inside of, that are by no means new, but they are new to me. The things that I've known about for a while, but haven't owned, and just decided to go out and ask for the holidays, and this is what we got. So I'll be doing a couple of games here back to back that have been around for a while, so they're easily accessible if there's something that you're interested in. Once you take a look at what's inside, and then we'll go and hopefully get a chance to play them and come back and give you our thoughts about how they played and how they did with our group. So this first game is something I'm very excited about. This game is called Blood Rage. If you haven't ever heard of Blood Rage, it's been around for a long time. I first heard about it on a Dice Tower video, probably close to 10 years ago, where they were doing their best of, and I think Sam was the one that was like, Blood Rage is like my favorite game ever. Been around for a while in terms of something that I've known about, but I've never played it, and just now got my own copy. So without further ado, let's take a look at what's inside the box. Relatively large box for relatively large amount of things. So we have a rule book, if you just want to for people that fancy that. It's not crazy thick, not crazy involved. And there's only one of them, which bodes well. There's a summary on the back. Seems pretty straightforward, although I know there's more to it than that. And let's get into the pieces. So game board, looks like a 4-section, your typical cardboard game board. We can crack that open if we can find the edge. There's the edge. So Blood Rage is Viking themed, or Norse themed, I guess, is a better assessment. And along with that, you get some of the mythology associated with like places, right? So you've got Yggdrasil, the life tree, or whatever it is, and then all the other places, and there's fjords and things in between, places to place troops. So just a typical kind of 4-panel game board. Nothing crazy. It's got a score track around the outside, but pretty typical components. There is a very small set of cards here that looks like they have various numbers and things on them. And then this looks like tableaus. There's the Wolf Clan. Ooh, the Serpent Clan. The Raven Clan. And the Bear Clan. With all of their different abilities and skills and things like that. And all the backs are the same. On those, you also have some other things in this bag. Oh, there's a punch out. Easily. So some typical punch outs. Give them the one thumb test. Pretty good, pretty clean, just with one thumb. Looking good there. For the punch out tokens, and then there's a Valhalla card. Rainbow on the front, Blood Rage on the back, and it looks like an age tracker: first age, second age, third age, with Ragnarok getting more and more intense as you go. So, there's also some little, it's a token of punched out, some little plastic coins. These are your score counters, I'm guessing. It's a skull. Look at that more closely. There's a brown one, a red one, a blue one, and a yellow one, a little plastic skull token. of like a checker or something. And they stack on top of each other, so that's cool. All right, so this is kind of the really cool stuff. Oh. Inside of this bigger box should be the clans. Now, my understanding is, if it tickles your fancy, you know, these are rife to be painted. Here's some bases for each of the different minis. And so here you go. Let me take the rack off here. Okay, first rack, you've got what looks like Raven, or this is Raven. This guy right here is the Raven. Here's the bear, serpent, and wolf leader, I believe. You've got some soldiers there for each one of the individual clans. Then the blue guys are some sort of enemies. And then the ships for each one of the clans associated with a color. And then here's the rest of the soldier type minis. So really, really, really detailed. Got some hammers, some spears, and some axes. Or a little fast there. But really, really, really detailed little minis. I don't do any mini painting or anything like that. I do have some friends that play games that require minis, like Warhammer and things like that. So I may try and conscript some some painting, because I myself do not have the tools nor the patience for all that tiny little painting to go on. But then in pack 2, these should be monsters. Yeah, so you've got, let's stack them here. You got this wicked looking sea monster, and then a troll, maybe? Troll. And this crazy looking dude here with the flaming sword, and then a giant. So yeah, seems to be quite a lot of detail in all of the mini pieces, which is really cool. High quality as far as that goes. And then pretty much just your standard game pieces for the game itself. Like I said, I have a little bit of an understanding of how this game goes and what it's about, but I haven't ever played it, so I'm not going to pass any judgment on that as of yet. I know that people who play a lot of games really like Blood Rage. So I'm excited to play it, and I'm looking forward to letting you know kind of how it goes. But as far as what's in the box for today, that's it. Once again, if you're interested in it, this is called Blood Rage. It is readily available in most places that I've seen. And there you go. If you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more, just stay tuned, because we got a couple more games coming for unboxings. And then we'll be doing reviews and other things like that. But be sure to leave us a like and go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any of this. If you're typically a Daily Dig subscriber and you just like watching the shorts, this is something entirely different. So if you're like me and this floats your boat too, then be sure you don't miss out on this. But either way, we appreciate you being here and stopping by. And GG's.